My name is Debi DeBoer, and this is my story. Like, how much of the story are you wanting to know? Because when you think somebody's 45 years old, I got a lot of stories, you know? You guys, I used to drink, I used to do drugs, I used to go to places that I shouldn't have gone. I cannot tell you how many times God's hand protected me in the midst of myself. The moment that I finally said yes, everything was different. I gave up everything. I quit my job. I pursued after Him. I started diving into the Word. I started, spending time with Him. What changed in my life was, me kind of having my own ideas of what I wanted, but at the same time, God having a unique plan and purpose for my life that I needed to tap into. And the moment that I said yes to Him, everything changed. If we really kind of want to get down to one word, it was all really about me wanting to be in control instead of about allowing Christ to control my life. And when you look at somebody who loved me so much, who went to the cross to pay a price for me, to buy me out of slavery, because He saw that I was worth that, even when I wasn't worth it. It is absolutely, frightening to imagine to give yourself over to somebody, something like that right now you can't necessarily see. I learned what it meant to give over my own selfish desires and allow Christ to be Lord of my life, to have Him be the authority, to have Him be the one reigning in my life. And now every single decision is based upon Him. Everything that I do now is different. The new Debi, I would have to say, is no matter how many times I change my hair, or I change my makeup, or I try to change my look, those are all outward things that are very easily deceptive. But what I would truly say now is no longer is there any evidence of who I was. That girl that was insecure, that girl that was trying to play a game, that was being all things to all people in order to be accepted, in order to be liked, in order for somebody to let me in, instead of being the girl that God created me to be. He didn't call me to fit in with somebody and to fit into that mold and to be that popular girl. He called me to stand out. Christ was like, Debi, I want you to go to, I want you to work with teenagers. Debi, I want you to surrender your life. I want you to give up that career. I want you to quit that job, and I want you to go into what I'm calling you to work with teenagers. And I'm like, you are crazy, because I don't know anything. I never went to seminary. I don't know anything. What are you talking about? How am I supposed to do that? I'm not qualified. But that's exactly what the Lord shared with me is, you know what? I don't call the equipped. I equip the called. I have like 15 hours of seminary experience, and I've been in ministry over 19 years. A day in the life of Debi DeBoer starts at 5:30 in the morning, where I cannot wait to get out of bed, because every single day that I wake up, I get to be on a campus at 7 a.m. doing First Priority with kids all over the city, all over Shelby County, all over Hoover, in order to be able to tell people about Jesus. And it is the most amazing job, because every single day I just get to inspire kids to live for Christ. He called me to be like Him, and no longer am I a girl that struggles with my self-worth. No longer am I a person that doubts what I'm supposed to do with my life, the purpose of God upon my life, because I know, because God's spoken to me, and I've walked in that, and I have pursued Him, and I have had the favor of God upon my life ever since I said yes. My name is Debi DeBoer, and that was